Welcome back to AM Buffalo. Well, as we all know, the Buffalo Auto Show was just in town, so it got us really excited about the future of the automobile industry. And I know one of the topics that I'm super interested in is self-driving cars. Well, it is an exciting idea. There's a lot to stay on top of. And the team of attorneys at the law offices of William Mattar, they admit they are constantly researching car safety as this technology evolves. And today, on AM Buffalo, car accident attorney Randy Malaber from William Mattar joins us to talk just about this. Randy, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You know, we were just talking about self-driving cars. It's so interesting to talk to you about this from the perspective of an attorney, because you question, when a car can drive itself, who is liable if something should happen?
Well, I'll give you a great lawyerly answer. It depends.
Yeah.
Because driverless cars is just sort of a levels of automation that it goes from 0 to 5, 0 being no autonomy at all, and 5 being completely autonomous. And if it's completely autonomous, a lot of times the driver wouldn't have even the opportunity to intervene because there's no steering wheel. So it'll depend, but most self-driving cars now, all of them really require human intervention. If you look at when you get one and you read the owner's manual and get the instructions, there's a load of warnings and disclaimers and requirements of driver intervention. So you can expect that the driver is going to most often bear responsibility for the happening of a collision. That said, if there's some failure in the software or the sensors that did cause or contribute to the collision, then there could be some liability on the manufacturer as well.
You know what I think is really interesting is that there is some reservation from folks who think of these things and they say, oh my goodness, am I putting my life in the hands or wheels of a self-driving car? But, you know, people had these reservations when, you know, they took out the operator of the elevators. You know, people were scared. Oh my goodness, I'm stepping into an elevator and it's going to run itself. But this is where we're moving now, you know, into the future of these kinds of cars. Now, based on your experience representing car accident cases, what are some of the safety issues you think that some people should know when they're thinking about purchasing these self-driving cars?
You realize that they're the operator of the car and they're primarily responsible, and the automation is there to help them. You know, the computer's always looking, you know, the little blind spot lights, it's always looking, but you really can't over-rely on that. You should view it as something to help you operate the car, something to help you know you need to stay in your lane, or that people are next to you, so you shouldn't merge over. But you really need to recognize that it's certainly at this point that these aids are there to help you, but you're the number one person responsible for operating the car and paying attention and knowing what you're doing. So over-reliance would be the number one thing that I would think about. The commercials, I think, overstate what the automation can do. So they're there to help you, not to replace you at this point.
I really do think it's interesting. We're kind of easing into it, right, with driver assist. Most people have that in our cars right now, but you're right. Being able to know that you can step in at any time to take over if you need to is very important. Where do people go if they want more information about self-driving cars?
As this information, you know, it is emerging and it's changing all the time, and something we're working on. We have a blog at our website, WilliamMattar.com, that's always being updated. So it's a good spot to take a look, to kind of get a sense of you know, where it's at, where it's going, and potential liability. But the main thing is right now, really don't over-rely on it.
Got it. All right. Well, thank you again, Randy Malaber, car accident attorney with the law offices of William Mattar. Thank you so much for your time. This was really interesting, a very important conversation, and you can head over, as he said, to WilliamMattar.com for more information on this topic.